Okay, so we looked at different types of text files, and one of the text files we looked at was JSON files. I talked about JSON files and why they were important, and what I said was you could store formatted data. And one of the formatted data types that Python has is called a dictionary. We learned dictionaries, and now what we want to do is how we can save dictionaries using JSON. So if you look at trip_file.py, you can see we import JSON, we create a blank dictionary, we set up the file name places is where we want to save it. We then open the file name. If it exists, we read the entire dictionary or the contents of the text file into the dictionary. People, and if not, we just tell them that there's the files, there is no old data. We then set up a while loop, which will ask what their name is and how old they are. And we're using the W because what happens is we read the entire text file into the memory of the computer, the RAM, and we hold that in that volatile memory. And what we do is we add the new age and the new name to that dictionary in memory, and then we write the entire dictionary back to the file. So we aren't leaving the file in the text file intact and just appending the last age and name on. We're reading the entire file in, appending it on in memory, and then writing the entire file back, overwriting the new text file. So after we do the JSON dump to dump the file back, we ask do they want to add another person or they want to see the results, and then we go back up and ask for another name. And then of course we print it out their name and ages, and everything will be fine. So if we run this, we ask for their name. Let's put in Wally, and Wally is 34, and we'll let somebody else, and we'll do Sally. Sally is 28, and let's see the results. As you can see, Fred and Sam were already in there, and then the Wally and Sally I just added were there and there as well now. So if we look at that file, if we go to Notepad++, I have that file open, and as you can see, it was just edited. Let's move me out of the way. If I do yes here, you can see Wally and Sally get added. So it's just a dictionary. It has the curly braces around the outside. It has the key value, the key and value, the key and value, and the key and value stored in it. It's just a dictionary. Let's go look at a more complex one. If we look at trip2.file, this one's a little bit more complex. What we're doing is we're importing JSON, we're creating a dictionary. Then in that places, we're creating a list which will store the values in it. Notice I'm using relative addressing here instead of the specific addressing, just to show you that that works as well. We open the file. If there's no data, and read it all into the dictionary. If there's no data, we just say there's no data. We then, same sort of thing, we start asking the user what they wanted, what their name is, what country they want to visit, what city they want to visit in that country, how much they're going to spend there, and then on a numeric value of 1 to 5, how important that trip is. We then convert that numeric value into a text value, so barely interested, mildly excited, very excited, extremely excited. And then we have that all stored in a list. And then we add those values into the dictionary, and then we again dump the entire dictionary back to the file name. So we're doing the same thing, reading the entire dictionary in and then writing it back out. And then then we ask if somebody else wants to take the poll, and if they say yes, we ask them to do that. If not, we go down here and we print out the results. We'll look at the print statement in a minute. Let's run it and see how it looks. Move me back up out of the way. Where are we going to send Wally? Let's send Wally to, I don't know, France. Let's send him to Nice, and he's going to spend $1,200, and he really wants to go. And we'll let another person respond. Sally, she wants to go to the UK, and she wants to go to London. and she's going to spend $1,300, and she's a little less excited to go. And let's see the result. And there's Wally and Sally, and there's the other information that I typed in before. And if we look how it's printed, so we open the JSON file and read it, and then the dictionary will go through the people, and then we have inside the people we have the list of all this information, so that we print that out. We say people and then the list name, people and then the name of the list, and out it all pops. If we want to look at that in Notepad++, we'll go yes, put that out of the way. You can see that there's name, 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 and it goes all the way down, and then we do the next dictionary and the next dictionary and the next dictionary, which is all inside a list on the outside dictionary. You can see the outside dictionary there. And that's I use dictionaries in JSON files, and they're very powerful and very useful.